Good morning, Stevensville High School. Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have many vehicles without parking permits. Thank you to those that have your parking pass in your vehicles. Students who do not have parking permits will be receiving violation notices and could have their vehicle towed at their expense.
The dirt parking lot next to the weight room is for staff and coaches only. Students may not park there.
Today we have football versus Frenchtown at home at 7 p.m. It is senior night and pink out game theme. Tomorrow, state cross country at Missoula at 11 a.m. and boys soccer state semifinals at Whitefish at 11 a.m.
Tomorrow's breakfast will be breakfast pizza instead of breakfast burritos. Lunch tomorrow is chili corn dogs, fruit, vegetables, salad bar, and milk, and the soup of the day is broccoli cheese.
Today's National Day is National Food Day. Feel free to say what's your favorite food.
And we have a huge shout out to Miss Morn for her achievement of the Outstanding Choral Music Educator Award. Excellent job, Miss Morn. You deserve it.
We would also like to take a moment to send off our FFA agronomy team as they head to the national competition over this next week. As we finish our announcement, we have a special interview with these FFA students before we send them off. Good morning, Stevensville High School. I am here with our FFA agronomy team. So to start, can you guys tell us who's on the Stevensville FFA ag team and what each of your roles are?
Yeah, so hi, my name is Adelaide Meyer. I'm a junior here, and next.
I'm Zane Deering. I'm a backup, so if any of the official team members fell ill or cannot compete, I jump in and I try to do my best.
I'm Tegan Hackett. We have two other team members who either don't go here anymore and who are going to college. So we have Kira Desjardins, who's a senior when we won it at state last year, and we have Tasia Robach, who now goes to a school in Utah, but she's coming along because she helped win it last year.
Wonderful. And what was your guys' reaction as a team when you found out that you were heading to the national convention?
It was kind of a lot of like screaming, and I was about to cry, but like we tried not to. But afterwards, it was kind of crazy. It was so surreal being like, we made it. We were the big winners, so it was awesome.
Yeah, for a lot of you guys that don't really know about this contest, so this is a contest in FFA. It's a plant and soil science contest and a crop production contest. So basically we take tests, and it's kind of academic, makes your head hurt, but
Yeah.
Overall a lot of hard work and effort as a team. We're happy to say that we're among some of the best, and really it's a big thanks to our advisor, Ms. Hackett, Mr. Motley, and his support, and our family support.
All right, and what kind of things do you practice in order to succeed at this level?
It's a lot of memorization, so we have to memorize seed and plant ID, as well as the weeds that correspond to those certain crops that we grow in the U.S., as well as any pests and disorders that may afflict those crops, right? We also go a little bit into soil science, so we have to, help me out here, Tegan.
Yeah, so we have to talk about like nutrients, soil structure, like cation exchange capacity. There's a lot of chemistry involved. Agronomy at the end of the day is a business endeavor, so there's quite a bit of economic stuff and considering if costs are worth it and stuff like that. Overall, it's a very like, you have to use your brain, like Addie was saying. It's like, it makes your brain hurt, but at the end of the day, it's such a fun and interesting contest to do, and we're so lucky to have it.
Right, yeah. So clearly it takes a lot of work to be successful at this level. But since you have achieved that, what are you most excited for this national competition?
For the national competition, I'm really excited for the team problem because it's structured in a way to where you're like kind of almost working as an actual agronomist, and I get to work with my team, which is like kind of my favorite part of it because I get to actually talk to them. Because in agronomy, if you talk to anybody during like the entire contest, you're disqualified. But the team problem, you can kind of yap about stuff again, which is, believe it or not, something I like to do. Yeah.
And there you would talk with a producer, so a farmer,
Yeah.
about what's going on with their crop and why it's not producing as well or whatever's going on, and you would present it to them in a business situation. In addition to that, I'd say my favorite, what I'm looking forward to most is probably seeing my friend Tasia.
Yeah. Seeing Tasia's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What is one skill or lesson that you guys either individually or as a group have learned throughout this experience?
I think the thing that I've tried to like learn throughout the experience, especially after state, is kind of more self-discipline, because it takes a lot to win at the national level, which is what we're gonna go and try and do and
Right.
go place really well. It takes a lot of studying constantly, because there's over 100 plants and seeds that you have to learn. There's lots of insects, disorders like being diseases. So like what compaction looks like, what you have to like being able to identify what that looks like in a field, and being able to like discipline yourself and being like, okay, I'm gonna study for this long today. I'm gonna look over these. I'm struggling on these, so I'm gonna look over these specific plants. That's what I've learned most of all from this kind of process after state.
Right, yeah. So looking back and reflecting on what you guys have learned, where you've been this whole journey as a whole, what advice would you give to younger students who are thinking about either following in your footsteps or joining FFA or anything like that?
Start early, because it's a lot of stuff to go through, and if you start as early as middle school, it will really help you in the long run as you get into your like junior and senior years. It will greatly help you later, and especially not even just in agronomy. Any other FFA competition will greatly help you later in life. It helps you talk to people. It's great social networking and those sorts of things. And then of course you get to like go out for like 3 days to a week away from school, and you get to hang out with a lot of your friends and do something fun for those sort of stuff. And most of the time, free food, which is big plus
awesome
in my book. So.
A definite thing that I would recommend for any member looking whatever age is just do it. Because you
Yeah.
only get so many opportunities to do some things. And in FFA, in my opinion, you can find something that you like. So agronomy might not be your thing, and that's okay. But maybe it's public speaking, or it's just being able to volunteer in your community. There's so many different ways to be involved. I also think FFA is such a get what you give sport or activity, because if you put in a lot of effort like Tegan has, you can kind of see some results. Like he got second at the state competition, which was a huge deal, and you can definitely tell he's put a lot of effort and work into this, which has made him successful. Now, if you're not interested in spending all of your time on FFA, you can still receive so many things that are beneficial to you in life and as a high school student and as, honestly, a good person.
Remarkably well said, you guys. So if we transition from looking to reflecting on those past choices you would make to our future choices, when you think about this trip, what's one memory you're hoping to make?
Like Addie mentioned previously, might be some of the final times that we see Tasia, because she lives in Utah now, and we're not able to see her every day, and the only times we've been seeing her is at agronomy practice through Google Meets. Some of those memories of just like, cause she's honestly been like a sister for me for like since what did she come in 6th grade, 7th grade? Yeah, 7th grade, and it's gonna be interesting making like all those memories with her, and going to like all the places that we're going afterwards, because we're going to like Nashville and some stuff in Kentucky as well. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun.
Wonderful. Okay, a more fun question before we end here. What is one thing that each of you have to pack for the trip?
Ooh. I can say one for someone. I can say Tasia's gonna bring her burrito blanket.
Oh, I forgot about her burrito
that is true.
blanket.
I hope she does.
Yeah.
And then something that I have to bring is probably emergency, because I'm not gonna get sick over this.
Real, yeah, can't get sick. There's the obvious one, which is our official dress, because that's what we need to compete in. What I have to bring though is I kind of want to bring my hat so I can get it reshaped, because I bought it last year at National Convention, because we weren't competing, but we went to see what that experience was kind of like, and I think it'd be cool to see if I can get it reshaped or something there.
Yeah, and so as a first-time national goer, I think I'm most likely going to have to bring a book to pass some time because, especially in my case, because I'm not going to be competing in the best case, so I'm going to have a lot of downtime. And of course, I do have a lot of homework to do, but I'm hoping I can have some leisure time and read a book. So.
And just in case you were confused about what Tegan said, there's a huge giant shopping mall that they set up
It's crazy.
at the NFL Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis for the Colts.
Mhm.
And it's the most insane thing ever. And ever since I heard we have won state, I've been looking for jeans to get.
It's like the size of our high school. Like,
No, bigger.
yeah,
Bigger.
like it's giant. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So join FFA so that you can win and go to national convention
And go
get
shopping.
your dream jeans.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so from shopping to burrito blankets to official dress, it sounds like you guys sure have a lot that's going to go on and a lot that's going to go into this trip. So thinking about that as you guys are preparing to leave, how can your community back home, the rest of us students in the high school, how can we support you guys?
Just keep us on your thoughts. Just
Yeah.
cheer for us. We've definitely been working hard in this, and one of my favorite things to see in FFA is someone that sees upperclassmen or someone who's working hard and takes notice in that. So if you want to be in agronomy, these are the best people to talk to because they will talk your ears off forever about agronomy things.
Mhm.
So maybe when we're back, just say something like, "What's this agronomy thing?"
Yeah.
Wonderful. Anything else you guys would like to add?
Yeah, I think the whole thing of just like keep us in your thoughts, cheer for us at home. It would be really cool if Stevensville got at least a gold award for being top 10 in the nation. That'd be pretty cool. So keep cheering for us.
Absolutely. This is an amazing accomplishment, you guys. I am so proud of all of you. I wish you all the best, and everyone back home will be cheering for you throughout the week. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Of course.
Thank you.
you.